What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to our first major scalp of the year. Yes, we have beaten RB Leipzig Gaucho, the ranked number 14 in the world for FIFA 20. Just before we get into the game, this is the lineup that RB Leipzig Gaucho chose to use. This was his team. Lined up like this. Florenzi's a right wing back for the extra chem. Everyone else was on full chemistry. He lined up in a 4-2-3-1 initially with Florenzi and Vieira in the holding roles, Mbappe on the right, Rashford on the left and Neymar behind R9. Later on in the game, when we got back into it, he changed to a 4-4-2 when he did this. Mbappe came over to left mid, Rashford stayed on the right mid, Florenzi and Vieira in the middle with Ronaldo and Neymar up front. Let's get right into the game. Now, what we're going to do for this is we're going to set the camera settings to... We should stop it before we get going. Can I change it all on here? Game settings. No, I can't. Right. If we set the camera to co-op so we can see it nice and wide, I'm also going to put the controller inputs with both players on there so you can have a look at everything that's going on. Immediately our opponent has gone into the 4-2-3-1, so doing what we normally do, we have dropped in to our 5-back system. The tutorial on how to use the 5-back system will be coming out at some point later on this week. But for now, let's enjoy the game.
Mbappe. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did.
As you see already, we're already trying to create this space, trying to make use of the wide areas.
That last challenge, he took a blow to his upper thigh, but at the moment, he's carrying on. Cheers, Jeff. Can he make it count?
Oh.
A little too close to the keeper in the end.
Arguably should have done better there. Calvert-Lewin with a good opportunity, but on his left foot, not the best. See our opponent using the grab a player feature there. We're not going to let him run in behind. Our defence is too quick for that.
What are you anticipating seeing from him? He's on the ball.
Sloppy play from me there, giving the ball away, but this is before I realise who I'm playing against. So passes like that do disappear later in the game. He's trying to create the space, but we've got our defence set in nice and tight, our 5 at the back, not allowing the easy spaces for players like Rashford, Neymar and Ronaldo. Trying to keep our opponent wide. A little bit of space from here. That's the one problem that I have right now, is that due to Forsberg's lack of defensive ability, runs like that from inside midfielders can go a bit awry. So, something I'm looking to improve on in the squad right now, trying to get a player that's more well-rounded in there. Yes, I could play Witsel in there, but at the moment I like Witsel in the right wing-back role. And there again, you see you've got a central centre-back coming out to deal with the striker, not allowing anything in behind. A little bit of lag there. Forsberg not being able to get the pass away in time. He's looked for the 1-2, but again, our defence tightens up nice and quickly, shuts down the space. No way through for our opponent. Now we see again the space for Tellez in behind the wide cam. Mbappe's just let him go. He's trying to cover runners, so we use the space. Do we look to switch it here? I think we do, yes. So I tried to play it to Witsel there, but it went to Sancho. There's that ball looking for Calvert-Lewin, but not this time. He's got the man running in behind, but that's fine. Klosterman's on the cover. Mukiele cover in the centre. Keeping our shape tightly, but the opponent's playing very quickly. Ball through the middle. Probably had the opportunity to shoot there with Rashford. He tried to beat the extra man. It didn't work out for him. Again, using Calvert-Lewin as a nice target man. Already looking for that play out to Tellez, in behind Mbappe again. Loads and loads of space. Possibly could have played it to Calvert-Lewin there. This is really good play from us. See, what he's trying to do here is he's trying to lure our defence out. He's worked out that we're playing a defensive line, so he's trying to suck our defence out. He's done it there. He's got around Partey. I've committed Klosterman. Delaney's not seen the run of R9, and due to the 5-star weak foot, he puts him in the lead. Now, if Calvert-Lewin had a 5-star weak foot, we'd have scored that first chance of the game. Instead, our opponent scores. We don't panic. We know that this is how we play. Sometimes we will let in the odd chance, but we don't give up our confidence. We keep looking to create chances of our own. Poor pass from Calvert-Lewin again. A small issue with him is that passing. Poor defending from me there. I've allowed Mbappe to get in behind, and that's a simple second. And at this point, I'm quite sure our opponent's thinking it's another easy win for him. So, we don't give up. We drive at them. We push hard. We look to create chances. Again, Calvert-Lewin giving it away. And again, a little bit of lag. I've tried to play a pass there and nothing's happened. I'm tracking back with Partey. He gets the ball, but it isn't a throw into our opposition. The important thing when you're playing against high-level players and even high-level teams, you just hang in there, you stick in. Yes, we're 2-0 down, but we're not considering quitting. We're staying alive. We're looking to create our own chances. Great turn from Calvert-Lewin there. We're looking to do that spread to Witsel, but again, the pass has been underhit and we've lost possession of the ball. Again, our opponent looking to use the extra man, but we're not letting that happen. We're on them sharp. We don't drop back. We get in the face of our opponents. Something that maybe the pro player might not be used to playing. He's probably used to playing so many drop-back teams. It's a bit of a surprise when someone actually tries to confront his players. Again, I'm looking to use the wide areas. I'm looking to bring in Witsel and Telles as often as I can because they're constantly going to be in behind Neymar and Mbappe. You see our opponent trying to spam the 5-star skills like they do. I've committed Delaney here, but I know that's okay because we have the 4 players back when that happens. He's gone through the middle. I know by now that he's going to try and turn because he's done it already with Rashford. Telles comes in and deals with it. There's the burst from Sancho. He tries to get in behind. Slight heavy touch and he loses the ball, but we keep looking. We keep looking to press the ball back immediately. Quick play from our opponent. Maybe been looking for R9 there. We stand our ground. Good header away. Really quick passing build up here. I'm just trying to buy my time now with Calvert-Lewin, waiting for Witsel to get into the play. Here he comes. Now, people will say what they want about Nelson Semedo, but he's 83 rated for a reason. You can exploit him. There's the high cross. I was looking for Calvert-Lewin, but Rashford comes in and he plants the header into the corner and gives us a lifeline and a route back into this game. Our opponent probably not very happy with that. It is the bit of 45th minute cheese, and if you didn't notice, that header was over Vieira. At half time I did realise that I was playing against a pro player, which is why you'll see immediately I've now slowed down the play and I'm trying to use that extra width immediately. Now this here is a disaster from our opponent. We've applied the press straight away, he's given it straight to us, and from 2-0 down we are 2-2 within 30 seconds. Don't really know what our opponent was thinking there. Pro player or not, you cannot play like that around your defence. Good play. The key about having these 3 players back here is everyone needs to look after their man. Mukiele's on Rashford, Delaney's on R9, Klosterman's picking up Florenzi, and the man in the middle is picking up Vieira. And this goes on for the rest of the game. We just stick by your man. Every player that you have defensively, you take your man and you make sure they're yours. You can see on my controller settings, I'm sprinting and jockeying. I'm doing everything I can to stay in front of the player.
Here's Mukiele.
Always looking to use those wide areas, exploiting the gaps in behind the 4-2-3-1.
Emil Forsberg. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Thomas. Nordi Mukiele.
Our opponent, he doesn't want to. He's not interested in putting pressure on the ball like we do. We want to attack him. We want to attack him hard. Oh, a good opportunity there. I could have slipped Calvert-Lewin in. But again, immediately I'm shield jockeying. I'm just putting pressure on the ball, but I'm not committing challenges. I'm just letting them come on to us.
And we're inside the final 30 minutes.
It's good from Rashford. Wins us a free kick.
Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Delaney. Rashford. Using his strength to shield the ball.
Trying to take on Furlan Mendy unsuccessfully there.
Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage.
See, I should have realised at this point,
Mbappe.
now that Mbappe's the one on the left-hand side, I should have realised that our opponent's changed formation. I think I subconsciously realise it because during the gap between full-time and extra time, I do look at their formation and change mine accordingly. But right now our opponent switched to 4-4-2. But for now, if you keep watching, we managed to keep them at bay purely by doing what I said. Everyone takes their man, you stand your ground, you keep jockeying, you keep shielding, you don't commit a challenge until they make the mistake. That's so key this year. All these people that are spamming their 5-star skills, if you hold your ground and wait for them to commit themselves, that's when you win the ball back. You see, again, we're looking for that ball. We're looking to put crosses in. Calvert-Lewin wasn't making the run, so I tried to play it to feet. And I've committed Mukiele there. That's why you don't dive in. That's why you need to stick firm. But again, we know our opponent from what he's done earlier in his games. He's looking to try and cut us open completely. We're not letting that happen. We're shutting him down. Not afraid to play out from the back either. Using the extra man we have in defence. Sloppy again from me, not paying attention to him covering that pass. And again, just saying to R9, if you're going to go past me, go past me. Wait for them to make the mistake. And there it is. I'll say it. If we had better passers in this team, we'd have been in much more control than we already were. Oh, I should have passed there. If you play that extra pass, Calvert-Lewin scores. Again, not letting them through. Really starting to frustrate our opponent now. You see again, Tellez and Witsel making those runs in behind the outside players.
Calvert-Lewin. Jadon Sancho. And a goal at this stage might well turn out to be decisive. Looked as though they meant business, but now they've got to try again.
Oh, again. A slack pass. A better pass from Forsberg there and we've probably scored. We've had plenty of opportunities to put this game to bed. See, again, everyone has their man. I pulled Klosterman all the way out from left centre-back just to stay on Neymar because that is his man. Same here, Mukiele is Mbappe's man. He keeps him tight, he keeps it ready. The moment Mbappe takes us on, we win it back.
Thomas. Axel Witsel. Thomas now.
Already looking for that pass out to Tellez again. There he is. Look for the cross for Calvert-Lewin, who decides not to attack the ball. And now, because they're on 4-4-2 now, there is that little bit of extra space out wide. Send Klosterman out there to cover. He gets it inside to Neymar, but we know he's looking to turn. It's what he's looked to do all game. No shots. We stand in the way. Let him make the mistake. Win the ball back. But we give it away straight away. He goes for a Neymar and R9 again, but we know he's looking to create. He's not looking to shoot. So when he does get in front of us, we tackle him again. And now, the moment I wish I could have back. An opportunity to win the game in the 90th minute. Clean through on goal. And I bottle the chance. Massively bottle the chance as we go into extra time. Now, I'm just going to quickly pause it here as we go into the extra time period. The reason being is because I do exactly this. Oh, it's not letting me see it. Well, I go into here, I go into the player ratings, and I see that our opponent's formation. I notice that they're playing a 4-4-2 now, no longer the 4-2-3-1. So I change our formation from the 5-2-1-2 to the 4-3-3-3. Again, tutorial on that coming out later on this week. I bring a Tal on for Witsel for the right wing back / centre mid position. I bring Bernat on for Tellez because he's run up and down that wing all day and he's absolutely shattered. And because I feel that I can win this game, rather than bringing on a defensive option for Forsberg, I take Forsberg off for Talisca.
And so the story continues. The first period of extra time, and no one is leaving.
Well, fitness levels are going to be tested now, Derek.
Vieira. Rashford. Neymar. Wonderfully weighted pass. And the decision.
Now, over the course of this play, you'll see the formation actually switch. So at the moment, Natal's playing out wide, but now he's starting to drift infield, and Mukiele's pushed out to the right back position. That's where we've now changed system. And immediately, what happens is we've got the three in midfield with Partey anchoring, which gives this little bit of extra space for Atal away from Florenzi, allows us to play a 1-2 with Calvert-Lewin. There is Atal, and with his first touch, basically, he scores the goal, which puts us 3-2 ahead. One simple formation change to counter the 4-4-2, and we've turned around a 2-0 deficit into a 3-2 lead against one of the best players in FIFA. Now it's all about keeping our head. Again, now that there's two up front, doesn't matter. Klosterman sticks on Ronaldo, Delaney sticks on Neymar. You have your man. No matter what happens, you stay with your man. If Klosterman comes out to do with Florenzi, Partey takes over the job on Ronaldo. Everyone sticks together. And that's what it's all about. When we win the ball back, we don't sit back. We know it's a pro player, but we don't care. We keep pushing. We keep looking for more. He's pushing players forward. That's Varane. We get very lucky here with a poor pass from Neymar. But we keep our composure. Looking for that long ball in behind. We know he's committing players forward, so we see an opportunity to get in behind. And now this pass here, splitting his defence in two. Talisca looks for Calvert-Lewin. It's 4-2. And the result looks beyond any doubt all of a sudden. But again, we keep looking for more. That's not how we play. 4-2 up against a pro player, 15 minutes to go, we look for more. We always look for more. Best way to defend is to attack. And if it wasn't for the half-time whistle, I'm pretty confident Calvert-Lewin gets through and scores there. Again, immediately on the ball, immediately pressing into our opposition. Maybe a little bit of time wasting, but I'm just waiting for the support to come from Bernat. Still looking for plays into Talisca. We're still looking to create.
Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Counter-attacking very much an option.
And look at this here. Look at my controller. I'm aiming these passes at Sancho, and neither of them go to him. He is clean through on goal. I was screaming at my monitor at the time, because that was the guarantee. That was the 5. And now, from in a position where we should be going 5-2 up, we're suddenly under massive pressure again. But we stick to our guns. Everyone sticks to their man. We win it back again. Sloppy play from me here. I've invited the press, so I've just had to get the ball out of there. If someone's pressing you like that, you just need to get rid of the ball early. Don't try and mess around with it, because it just leads to more problems than you can probably handle. Good play from our opponent here. He sucked me in. I've pulled Klosterman out of position. Neymar gets in, makes it 4-3. But again, we don't sit back. The moment we win the ball, we look to play forward. He thinks we're going to drop back. We're not going to. We're going to get the ball. We're going to take him on, and we're going to get round the outside again. Rashford's away. He sees Talisca. He plays it in, and it's one of the worst passes you've ever seen. We've had more than enough opportunities. We play it out wide again. Rashford's there. All I need to do is cross it, but I panic and I shoot. That's the most encouraging thing from my point of view. We've beaten a professional FIFA player here, but in my opinion, we could have beaten them by more. Little cheeky corner if you don't realise this. You can always play that ball out all the way wide. Now, I could have played it back to my keeper, but since I knew our opposition were pressing, I thought it was better to keep the ball up here to give us more time to get back should we lose it. I'm trying to play a little bit more conservative, get a little bit of luck there. Play in Calvert-Lewin. He finds Talisca. Yet another chance. And once again I bottle it. Thankfully a towel keeps us in the play. He gets the block on Varane, giving our opposition a throw-in with just 10 seconds left. Throw-in gets played. He tries to get it forward as quickly as he can. Mukiele gets there. And that is it. 4-3 victory over the number 14 ranked player in the world. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we will see some more victories over pro players soon. Anytime it happens, I'll be posting the full videos out on this channel. Formation tutorial, like I said, coming again soon. Until then, I'll see you next time.